Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Sunday, February the 16th, 2025. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. And we have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out to get different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas, over there if your brain's big a new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. First things first, I did re-roll a daily challenge to complete a daily ops, and I just happened to get this epic one here instead, complete an event in the Ash Heap region 900. Now I do recommend if you do re-roll a daily or weekly challenge, and you do happen to get an epic, which is random by the way, I recommend doing them because as you can see you do get a lot more score for completing the epic. And sometimes the epic ones are quite easy. Alright, if you also take note, we do have double score weekend on the go. And again, the double score weekend, we started this past Thursday, February the 13th, 2025. And usually it'll spill out into Monday, which will be tomorrow, so that's pretty awesome. And just to make sure that everyone understands, you may come across some old information from years ago where people will say, make sure you save your weeklies for double score weekends. That may have been the case back then, but as you can see, the weeklies you can do anytime as they are not affected by double score, only your dailies are. So just an FYI there. If you're wondering why I have a little bit more score going than you, I have a 25% boost going on right now, as you can see in the top right hand corner of the screen. Of course, I claimed that right off the current Season 19 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%, equaling 25%. Of course, you can claim that by being a Fallout First member, or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. And let's go ahead and track this guy. Let's go ahead and take care of whatever is making this racket. It's funny, before I started the video, I had killed 2 robots and 4 ghouls. It's quite something. Yeah, there we go. Crazy. Alright, let's get something to drink here first before we continue on. There we go, nice. Okay, now it's a little quieter here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's take a look. Wow, that's crazy. Scrap junk to produce lead 10. Okay, so lead is a junk item where we can use the bulk and scrap method at the Tinker's Workbench. So we go ahead and go craft here at the Tinker's Workbench. Go down to bulk, go to the L section. To bulk 1 lead, you need 20 lead scrap and 2 plastic. You go ahead and you bulk your 1 lead, then you scrap it. It's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. More so for the folks that are kind of short on time, or for the people that just like to get things done quick and easy. And it's usually what I usually recommend to people. Now we do have a camp resource that we have here in the game. It is this counterfeit bottle cap press. We got this about a little bit more than a month ago, and as you can see, it will collect not only aluminum scrap, but lead scrap, which is pretty awesome. And if you, for those of you who had chose to keep this, definitely worthwhile to have, because everyone needs aluminum and lead. Another good source of lead is, of course, tin cans. We do have a lot of tin cans here in Helvetia at the Blue White House, just across the street from the Yellow House, right on the main road. You head upstairs to the kitchen. Lots of tin cans up there. Right over here at Sunday Brothers Cabin, that's when you spawn in. You go in towards the main building, but you don't go to the main building, you just kind of stop. You take a left to that little building on the left-hand side with the candy cane roof, and there are tons of tin cans in there. Canned chimes are also a good source, because when you disarm canned chimes, you actually get 9 tin cans. And of course, 1 tin can will give you 2 steel and 1 lead. There's all kinds of them here in Camden Park. There's one here at the Welsh Station. There's all kinds of them up here at the Eastern Regional Penitentiary. Quite a few over here at Crevice Dam as well. Now, another thing you can do is you can go after weights. Weights are also a good source of lead. We have quite a few weights right here at the Charleston Fire Department. And right up here in good old Flatwoods at the Green Country Lodge. Let's pop up here. And get away from this racket. Holy mackerel. Someone else had agreed with me there yesterday with the comments that lately, like, I don't know what it is, just constant my camp being attacked. So what you want to do is you want to go right down here. There's usually a couple mole rats around. Right on. Okay. You go right down here. And inside this room, there'll be a little rad roach right there, of course. Get rid of him. But as you can see, there are all kinds of weights here. Nice, easy spot. It's probably the first spot you come when you come out of the vault. There's all kinds of lead here. Great spot. It's usually a little bit more than that, but usually there's some on the ground. But the Charleston Fire Department is also a great spot as well. Look at that Nuka-Cola Quantum, which is pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and scrap this here. Now you can go to any workbench at all. We'll be fine. There's just a workbench just over here. You can go back to your camp. You go to someone else's camp, whatever you want to do. All right, let's go ahead and scrap this stuff up here. As you can see, 5 lead, 10-pound weight. You see right in the middle all the lead that we're getting. Pretty awesome, eh? Nice. And again, if you are short on time, the bulk and scrap method definitely works as well. Okay, what's next here? Scrap junk to produce Antiseptic 5. So Antiseptic is not a junk item that we can use the bulk and scrap method. So let's check this Ticker's workbench here. Let's go craft just so I can show you. Go to bulk, and as you can see, there's no Antiseptic there. Now I do have a video showing you where some great spots where you can find Antiseptic. And one of the best spots is the green industrial solvent boxes, okay? And if you come right up here to the White Spring North entrance on the outside, okay? What's when you spawn in, you kind of take a left and you'll see like a large brick building. It's like a little laundromat. And inside will be about 4 or 5 boxes of the industrial solvent. And that is a great spot for Antiseptic. Another good source of Antiseptic is, of course, turpentine, the little blue cans. And we can find anywhere from 5 to 7 here in Blackwater Mine. It is a good spot there as well. Tick blood. Tick blood is also good for Antiseptic. It's usually what some people kind of mention to me. I believe there's some ticks right up here at the Moonshiner's Shack, actually just south of Vault 76, which is a free fast travel. So let's pop over here to the Moonshiner's Shack. And we'll try to take care of them before those NPCs do, just so we can get the tick blood. As you can see, there's a tick up there. All right. So unfortunately, they killed that guy on us, which I knew it was going to happen. And that guy that was kind of in the air looked like he was kind of floating there. I think he just disappeared. There's usually anywhere from 2 to 3 ticks in this area. Let's see if we can nearby corpses. No tick blood here today, but you can always try it yourself. And yeah, so they got the ticks before us. Another good spot for ticks actually is right up here. If you spawn here, the Dolly Sods Wilderness. Let's spawn up here today real quick. Just trying to do something a little bit different. I know someone keeps mentioning this, and you have to be careful here because there's a couple of Yowai bears, but we're going to try to avoid them as much as possible. Shut our light off here. Now we're going to head right up to the west, right up to this little cabin up here. And there should be some ticks that'll be joining us here soon. Here we go. All right. What is that down there? Oh, it's a fog crawler. Huh. Weird. All right, let's go ahead here. So let's, okay, good stuff. So tick blood. So we get tick blood sac. So you see that antiseptic 2, antiseptic 2, antiseptic 2. So 2, 4, 6. So that's more than enough that we need, because I believe we only need 5. Yep, we just need 5. So that is perfect. Okay, this is a nice little spawn. This is where they naturally spawn right here. There's going to be a couple more insects up in that little building up there, but usually the ticks are just right around this little area here. All right, so let's go back to a workbench and scrap this up. We'll just head back to our camp. Probably half destroyed from robots or whoever's attacking it when we're not there. Surprisingly. Alright, let's go ahead and scrap these up here. Alright, so tick blood sac. There we go, just like that. Just to give you guys different alternatives, okay? And again, the industrial solvent boxes, the green boxes, are pretty good. But even the regular boxes are pretty decent. And we'll find them in some bathrooms in around the wasteland. I know we'll find them up here at the Red Rocket Mega Stop, just for an example. Okay, let's see what's next here. Drink Nuka Orange too. Okay, so we talk about the Nuka-Cola Collectrons, if not every day, seems like every day. We do have this OG one right here. Get this one back in Season 4, Season 5. It will passively collect different types of Nuka-Cola products. Unfortunately, there's no orange in this one here. But I'd have 10 camps, and I either have this one or the Quantum one in each one of my camps, and it just saves me a lot of time looking for Nuka-Cola products. When he goes on sale, usually goes on sale maybe once or twice a year, or 250, 500 atoms. Now, the alternative to that, of course, is if we open up our build menu here and go to our resource section. Right down here, this Nuka-Cola Quantum one. We got this one back in Season 11 scoreboard. When the Nuka World on Tour first came out, now on top of the bottles and the Nuka-Cola products, you'll also collect purified water and nuclear waste. Okay, but either or, if you have either or both, definitely worth their weight in gold to have. Now, when he goes on sale, this guy here, he's usually maybe once or twice a year, but he's usually bundled with other things. So just an FYI. Now, we can use gold bullion to buy this guy from Samuel down in Foundation, as long as you have a cautious reputation with the settlers. And I believe it's 1250 gold bullion. Now, there used to be a spawn, 2 spawn points for Nuka-Cola Orange. However, there's only 1 natural spawn point here today, and it's in Fraternity Row at the Etta Psi house. Let's pop up here today and see if we can find one. Alright, so let's run up here. Past these ghouls here. We got a straight shot. The Etta Psi house with the blue door. Of course, this is the house with the Nuka-Cola bedroom downstairs and the walk-in basement. Turn our light on here. Right, so there is no Nuka-Cola Orange here. So it's kind of funny, as you guys see, because we were here just yesterday looking for the grape. Okay, and I did not pick it up. Okay, so here I am today, and the grape isn't even here, and I'm on a private server. So that just kind of shows you a couple things going on in the game. So a couple things can happen here. Is sometimes it just doesn't spawn in. Okay, like it does for me. I do these videos enough, and you guys see it all the time, and I don't usually pick this up for a reason. Okay, but as you can see, this server that I'm on did not even show up for me. And I haven't picked it up in some time, so if you do happen to pick it up, everyone has a limit. So let's say you pick all these up, you pick up these cups and all this other junk here, you'll have to reset your game by picking up 250, 255 items to reset it, okay? And then everyone's limit is different, okay? But just an FYI there. But we know for my case, that is not the case because I didn't even pick it up. Now, another thing that can happen is if you're on a public server with other people, this is a very popular spot, and you can server hop this time and time again, and everything be cleaned right out. So just an FYI there, okay? Grab these caps here. Good stuff. All right, so I would recommend maybe serving hopping this maybe once or twice, even 3 times if you have the time. But after that, I wouldn't even bother wasting any more time, because you can buy Nuka-Cola Orange, okay, at the end of the day. And that's what I usually recommend to people to do if you don't have a Nuka-Cola Collectron station. So let's go to White Springs here. We're going to go right to the front door, this icon right here. Let's go right inside. Now for ones like the dark, the grape, the orange, I recommend just buying them, okay? Whether you have the time or not. It doesn't cost a whole lot of caps. We're just going to take a right, go to the tavern, go to the medical bay, go to the big wide open area where the responders are. We're going to take a left. Get this little store where Giuseppe trades things for stamps. You have good old bubbles here. Let's go ahead and trade. And there we go. Nuka-Cola Orange for 34 caps. There we go. And we can server hop this all day long. And Bubbles will always have the orange and all this other stuff. You can just go ahead and fill your boots as long as you have the caps for it. And the reason why I buy it from Bubbles is we're going to go down here to the vending machines. And I do that just to show you that the inventories of the vending machines and Bubbles are not tied together. So again, Nuka World on Tour is a free fast travel once when you discover it. So let's pop down here now. There's Jimmy and the Gym Bros. Ready to go to the gym. Pumping some iron. Curls for the girls. Making some boulder shoulders there. Alright, vending machines are right down here. See that thing? Wow. Here's the vending machines here. Again, Nuka-Cola Orange right there, 34 caps. And that's all you need to do. Buy it from Bubbles. Buy it from the vending machines. And again, you can server hop these all day long. As long as you have the caps, just fill your boots up. And that's what I recommend to people if you don't have the Nuka-Cola Collectron. I wouldn't waste too much time at Fraternity Row. You can try it, you know, just for something to do. But I wouldn't waste too much time on it. Let's drink our Nuka-Cola Orange here and continue on. There we go, done. Drink Nuka-Cola Orange 2 for 2. Just like that. Alright, what's next here? Alright, let's go ahead and complete this event in the Ash Heap Region 1. So again, the Ash Heap region is right down here. Okay? And there is an event we have here, Breach and Clear, with a bunch of mole miners and a couple of mole rats. I'll show up. But that one there is fairly long. Okay? If you do take a look at the description, there's a link to a video called Complete Events for Newbies. And a lot of those events, I would say at least half of them in that video, I spawn in myself, okay? Because we've all been on those servers where we're just looking for events, either an event that we don't want to do, or that we can't do, or there, you know, we get on those servers, there's just nothing going on at all. I've definitely have been on those servers, just for some reason. So that's why I kind of show you that there are some events, not all of them, but some that you can spawn in yourself, whether you're on a public server or a private one, okay? So we're just going to go here, because it's an Ash Heap only, okay, for this epic one. We're just going to go to Mount Blair Train Yard and see if we can spawn in BattleBot. Alright, perfect. Lock and load, Jimmy boy. Fusion core. Alright, turn around and grab this guy here, get him the old thruster, if you can get him. Gone. Alright, make sure you take the bunker card, okay? Don't forget the bunker card, because we're going to need that. Let's grab our stuff from this. You don't need the security protocols, they don't mean anything. Go up and get this guy here. Oh, he's a legendary today. Nice. Alright, don't forget the bunker card. Oh, cloaking, nice. Alright, so with those 2 bunker cards there. Alright, so if you ever completed this event before, these doors are supposed to be closed, okay? They're supposed to be closed. However, even though they stay open, you still have to go through the paces. As you can see, I'm pushing a button, nothing's happening, okay? Now, this is very easy to do, and I try to explain this the best I can, okay? But I would recommend, let's take our weapon out here. Walk, don't run between the keypads because it's time sensitive, okay? I think it's like only 3 or 4 seconds. So walk, don't run, and when you activate, don't watch the card slide down because that's 3 seconds done, all right? So all I do, I just walk up to it, and I activate, I walk to the other side. When I get to the other side, I'm just going to spam it. Done, just like that. After doing that a couple times, you'll be able to get it. Now we can activate the shutdown. Done, that's an easy epic right there. Easy score. Nice, just like that. Shut this light off here. There we go. Alright, let's see what's next here. Let's go ahead and kill a floater 3. So many great spots we can find floaters in around the wasteland. In terms of the forest area, we do have 3 at the Darling Sisters lab, and I would say they'd probably be the easiest ones. There may be about 2 here at the north kind of a lookout, but there's also a couple super mutants there as well. There'll be 6 of them up here at the Willard Corporate Housing. There's usually a couple in around Grafton and around Grafton Steel. When you spawn here at Huntersville, you actually don't go into Huntersville. You actually turn back around. You go back down the hill, and on the left-hand side, there should be 3 of them there. There'll be 3 right here at the US-13C Biovork, which is right next to West Tech Research Center. Right up here at Big B's Rest Stop, there'll be 3 of them up here. We have a big hole in the ground, the Big Maw. There's 6 of them here. There'll be 3 up top and 3 down below. Now, these ones here I find are very hard level, okay? Usually 75 to 100, so just an FYI there. And of course, there'll be 3 right down here. The red rocket filling station is just down the road from where we're at right now, so let's pop down here. Again, try to give you guys as many options as I can. There you go, there's our 3 floaters done. Just like that. Nice. Duct tape. Huh. Who's this guy? Loose brick I bought. Huh, interesting. Alright, what's next here? Alright, let's go ahead and kill a Lost 5. Okay, so we can only find Lost in one place. It's down here in the Skyline Valley region, okay? If you come here to the trading post, which is a free fast travel once when you discover it, you keep heading south, and there should be 3 of them coming up the hill. Of course, there'll be all kinds of Lost in around the grounds of the Dark Hollow Manor. And right across from the Slumber Mill Motel, right in that red rocket, there'll be 5 of them right down here. Now, I will tell you, there are different types of Lost, but the only kind that will not count is called the Feral Lost, okay? If you come across a Feral Lost, he will not count as killing a Lost for the daily or weekly challenge. So just an FYI. All right, let's pop down here to the Slumber Mill Motel. Now, it is quite dark down here in the Skyline Valley region, so I apologize if it's a little darker than usual. Even with my light on, it's dark, so we'll try to get through this. I just like to kind of mention that to people, but most people know about that anyway. Let's lock and load here. Of course I missed them. Now these lost are quite something. So if you never fought the lost before... Oh, so there's a feral right there. And as you can see, he didn't count, okay? Oh, wow. Holy mackerel. Man, these guys are crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so we get 2 more here, hopefully. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he... Yeah, he came down off the... Oh, missed him. So if that feral lost isn't here, the game will replace him with a regular lost, so just an FYI there. But yeah. I look at that, we get a 20-pound dumbbell up here. Pretty cool. So in case he gets bored there, he can pump some iron there. Pretty funny, actually. Alright, so let's go to the trading post, because we all know there's lost in around the grounds of the Dark Hollow Manor. So let's go to the trading post just so I can show you those guys coming up the hill there. Now, if you get here soon enough and you head right down here south, you'll get the jump on them. But if you wait, they'll actually kind of come up here in the trading post. Like, it's not a green area where you're safe. Okay, so just an FYI there. And they're usually right here. There we go. There we go. There's our 3rd one there. He's got a different hat on, doesn't he? Oh, he's a dweller. Isn't that creepy, eh? Oh, you're gonna have to stop, buddy. Ha ha! Looks like he had like a little fedora on or something. Alright. That was fun. How you doing today there, bud? Alright, let's see what's next here. Is it the best build camp 1? Okay. Let's take a look here. So best build camps will show up on private servers as long as you're on the private server for a while. I've noticed that they'll show up, but if you've only been on for like less than a half an hour, I find you won't find any. Alright, so that's fine. Let's go ahead here. We're going to quit this session. And we are going to go to a public one. Now, depending on the public one, if the public one is new, again, you won't find any. But the older public servers, you'll find maybe a couple. So just an FYI there. Alright, let's open it up here. So let's look for some... Alright, so we do get one there. So, alright, so again, visit a best build camp 1. And sometimes you just have to go to a public server with other people. Alright, so let's pop up here. Oh, there's one just a little bit closer. Let's go ahead over here. We're just going to fast travel. It's fine. Now, you can utilize free fast travels in the game if you so wish, if you don't have a whole lot of caps or you just don't like fast traveling for whatever reason. But just an FYI, you can always do that. And all we have to do is visit it. So we just got to get close enough. You don't actually have to go inside. There we go. There's the best build camp 1 for 1 done, just like that. Oh, that's a nice view here. Wow. Sweet. Good old Watoga over there. Nice. And I think we're done. We are, just like that. Some nice, easy score here. Let's head back to our camp, and we'll go over Weapon of the Day. Yeah, right on. More shooting going on. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the weapon of the day here. This is 2 shot suppressed Gauss pistol, plus 1 projectiles, plus 25% damage, plus 50% critical damage, plus 15 bonus VATS critical charge. I was going to say percent. Bullets explode for 15% weapon damage. Has a hardened receiver, suppressed barrel, drum magazine, reflex sight dot, and just a default appearance, which I think it looks pretty awesome. 151 times 2 damage, 2mm EC cartridges, and as you guys can tell, it is charging. And just like any old pistol build, if we check out our perk cards here, so under agility, we have Master Gunslinger, Gunslinger, Expert Gunslinger, all maxed out. We have White Knight, Adrenaline, Demolition Expert, Science Master. We have Suppressor, we have Fireproof, we have Tank Killer, Crack Shot, which is a good one for pistols, Concentrated Fire, Grenadier. We have these random luck cards, which randomly pop in when they're being activated. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. I am pretty happy with them. And as you can see, they're all maxed out. Okay, and don't forget our special event challenges. So let's take a look at that real quick. So basically, you just go to the screen where you have all your daily, weekly challenges. We have this events section here. I did make a video this past Tuesday, so this is again week 2. If you did not complete week 1, that's unfortunate because that is long gone, and you would have missed out on 2 rewards. However, you can still do week 2. You don't have to do week 1 as a prerequisite, but you can still do week 2 and get the reward for the week 2 only. I find the most questions and the most thanks that I've been getting is collect a beaker location. So again, it is all timestamped tonight. When I made the video, I approach it the very same way as I do these daily, weekly challenges. Alright, try to give you guys as many options as possible. So just an FYI, if you are having some issues or whatever, you can check that video out. Alright, so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Corne van Niekerk, Ben Durant, John DJ59. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.